Anybody out there ever dreamed of touring the country on a motorcycle, but you don't have a motorcycle? Have no fear. Dr. Smith is here with a website that I want to tell you about. And I'm not sponsored by these people. I have no affiliation with this whatsoever. I just want to post this because it was on my bucket list to take a motorcycle trip cross country to the coasts, and I was able to do it. And I accomplished it before it was too late because now I have eyesight problems and can't do it. But I did it, and it was one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced. It was so much fun, and you meet so many nice people and incredible people. And along the way, you'll meet even more people. It's just the things you see and the things you experience. It's just like, I don't have the words to describe it. It's just awesome. And let's say you've never ridden a motorcycle. Maybe you don't have one right now, or your motorcycle's in the shop, or you don't want to put wear and tear on your motorcycle. You can look this website up, and they have guided tours, which I've just been looking at the guided tour that I went on, and I looked at the total cost. I'll give you this for an example. The Route 66 tour, which comes through my part of the country every summer. I see these people driving through the Texas Panhandle every summer. I see them, and they come through, and I've met some of them. I've met people from Canada, from Ireland, from England, from Germany, from Mexico, from Argentina. They come from all over, and they take these tours. I wish I would have seen this before I did mine, basically on my own. But what I did was I tagged along with a group called the Badgers that are out of Florida. I went with them out to California, and once I got in California, I stayed with family. And then once I was done there, I faced one of my biggest fears, and one of my biggest fears was doing a long trip solo. I was always afraid of doing that. But what happened to me was, once I started that trip, the fear just melted away. Once I got going, I had a blast. It's an experience I'll never forget. Even when I was by myself, it was so much fun. And I met people everywhere I stopped at and saw things that I never thought I would ever see. And it's just incredible. And on a motorcycle, you're out in the wind, and it's the closest thing to flying that you can experience. I mean, you're out in the wind, you're on two wheels, and you're just out there. And I would say that for me, that solo trip on the way back was the closest thing I've ever felt to total freedom in my life. It was incredible. It was just insanely incredible. So if any of you have a dream and have on your bucket list to take a tour of the country by motorcycle, here's an opportunity I want to point you to. The website is called eaglerider.com. eaglerider.com. And go up to top. Up at the top, they have guided tours. Click on that, and you can see all the different tours they have. The Route 66 was just one example. They have tours going through Mexico, down through Baja. They have them going to Florida. They have them going all over the place. I think it's worth it. The Route 66 package they have on here is listed for $4,500. Now, you may be shocked at that. You may think, oh, that's too much money. That's way too much. I can't afford it. When I added up what I spent on myself, by myself, on my own trip with my motorcycle, it ended up being more than that. I mean, if you add up all the hotels that you stay in, and fuel, getting your bike ready, and just the food and everything, it all adds up. And mine turned out to be more than what they're. And with them, you get a choice. You get to choose which motorcycle you want to ride. You can choose, they've got on here, you can choose a street glide, a road glide, and these are new motorcycles. so they don't have any problems with them. You can get a Heritage, you can get an Electric Glide. They've also got sport touring models if you like those. They've got Yamaha, Kawasaki's. It's just an incredible experience that I wanted to mention to you guys and tell you about, because I see this as a great opportunity for retirees. I really do. If you and your wife have ever wanted to go on a tour on a motorcycle, this is it. You don't even have to own a motorcycle right now. Let's say you've ridden motorcycles like myself, but you don't own one right now. I don't own one right now, but they'll provide you a motorcycle. They'll provide you with a armored jacket to wear, a helmet, a half helmet. I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm like, it's a 15-day, 14-night package trip. The whole thing, $4,500. And if I would have done that myself, well, I did do it myself, and it added up to be more than that. It's just, I just wanted to tell you guys about this, because if any of you have it on your bucket list to tour the country, this place is one you should look up, eaglerider.com, and just explore on there. Go over to the top and just look around on their website and click on guided tours and just look at all the things they have to offer on here. It's to me, it's amazing. I wish I would have seen this before I went on some of my solo trips. But they even have a tour going up the West Coast to Alaska and back. So I might do that myself. I mean, they've got that listed for $5,168. I have never seen that part of the globe. Going up the west part of Canada and into Alaska, up to Fairbanks and back down. I mean, that looks amazing to me. I may just have to look into taking one of these. But that's all I wanted to talk to you about today, is your bucket list. What does your bucket list have on it? Mine is, I thought I was done with motorcycle riding, but this is making me rethink things. Now, my eyesight issue is what gets sketchy for me is I have an eyesight issue which the doctors have told me they can't fix. There's nothing they can do. It's retina damage. For me, it's like seeing potholes and street signs. I can't see them because I have this, I don't know how to describe it. You don't need to know anyway. But this has me rethinking some things, though. I may wonder if they can give me a discount if I volunteer for a chase car, because they have one. When I see the group coming through the Texas Panhandle every summer, they have a chase vehicle. It's a van and it had their name on it, and that's where I got the website from. I saw it on this van and I thought, who are these people? So I looked it up, eaglerider.com, look it up. If, like I say, it's a bucket list thing, and I wanted to get this out to you guys because some of you may want to take advantage of this. I might, if I can rig it. That's it for this one. Do the best you can with what you've got wherever you're at. Go check out eaglerider.com and let me know down in the comments what's on your bucket list. And I'll see you guys on the next one.